fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
So you good now?
Back to throw, Hill. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Nice play right there. To start
he's up on that line. Like
this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Second down, another shot for Jones. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Ooh, that might work. That might work.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Damn. On the box.
Here's Jones.
Oh, shit. Picked the wrong play.
And the second
Fuck
wave
me.
of tacklers is going to get him as they stop
Fuck.
him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Picked the wrong fucking play.
Now the veteran punter for the Saints, Thomas Morstead,
Fuck.
on to punt on 4th down.
Damn it.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Fuck. I had a freaking good play, too, and I picked the wrong one. Damn it.
They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, you know, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Lawrence Lawrence guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
What are you doing?
$62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in
What
their
the
own
fuck did you
territory.
do?
The Saints
God.
offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
Since why the hell?
Line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition
Come
is how
on.
we go in this case.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Shit.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From his goal line here, Hill. And that is incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
On the return, here's Agnew. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. So now then, the big loss sets up 2nd and 19.
Pick your game up. Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go.
He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. They'll run. It's Drake. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Caleb Farley, the first-round pick back in April, there on the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And quickly into the hands of Robinson.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Jones. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Hill now to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Hill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again. And now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second and 10.
Hill looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Come on.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
To throw is Hill. The quick slant caught. Touchdown.
Logan Thomas.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
56 the mark, boys. 56. Shot 56. He don't know no better. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Okay,
To throw is Kaepernick. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. 23 yards the pickup there.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. There we go.
He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
On 2nd down now. It's Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Good trap. Good trap.
Running, it's Drake. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Second down and 8.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Monday. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Sponge.
Isabella was the intended target, and now it's third down.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner upfield for a big chunk of yardage.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. Able to find Isabella. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4. He's out of bounds. Drake. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenyon Drake hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Second and 7. This is Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Hill. Into the secondary past the 40. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. On first down, Jones. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To the right side and complete to Thomas. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Carter with it. And now Carter going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hill. That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hill into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
56, check 56. Right here. 56. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Go! Mike, 56, Mike, 56.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Throw left side, taken in by Mims. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Mike, 56. Mike, 56.
Back to throw. Drake. He'll buy some time right. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Second and goal from inside the 5. They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is with Michael Pena. And take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Michael Pirine.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
56. Mike, 56 right there, 56. Let's make these babies proud. Let's make these babies proud.
Kaepernick looking to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. And this one is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Agnew now to return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Looking sideline, incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Monday. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey,
now Kaepernick. That's complete. Okoro-Buna. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. To throw, Kaepernick. They'll get that complete to Alberto. Alberto, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a rookie from Virginia Tech. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A pitch out to Drake. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Come on here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now Kaepernick. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So
touchback. This likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before break. Hill. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Here's Drake one more time on second down. And powering through at the 35. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they work.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Check back.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Rolling to his right.
Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Go, go, go. 56 the Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go, D. Hey, 91. 91. 6. Mike, 56. Right there, right there. 56. D. Mike 56, Mike 56. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
56. 56. Mike 56 right there.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
56.
Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. That one goes for 8 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give running right, Drake. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here's Drake one more time on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenyon Drake with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Back to throw. Drake. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? 91. 4 down.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the 22, Hill. Caught on left side by Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Play fake. Hill. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll return to the 24-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On first down, Drake. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Colin Kaepernick. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Sly on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Hill. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and forever. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big return will get it all the way down to the 35. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Now Drake. Oh, able to avoid him. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 2nd and goal from the 1. They run toss to the right with Drake. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
You can almost feel him thinking as he's running the football. Just one more block, anything to get me to the perimeter and around the corner. Couldn't quite get there. Ends up getting spilled for a loss.
Again, it's Drake. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. The Saints on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They go play fake, and it's Hill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. There he goes right side. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Right back to Drake. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. On the give, this is Drake. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.